very pretty yarn from Red Heart. It's called It's a Wrap. And it's really, it has 3 distinct tones here. And this one is called Western. It has 1100 yards and it's half cotton, half acrylic. So very nice, very washable. And it says to use a number 2 knitting needles, but I'm using a 6. So this is the way it's looking. So this is very, very nice. And so very nice for lace projects. So let's do this. So for the scarf I casted on 100 stitches with a long tail cast on. So let's do that. I am going to cast on my stitches and show you what I did. So I'm not going to cast on 100, just a few so that I can show you what I did here. So once you cast on your 100 stitches, you are going to do 3 rows of garter stitch, just plain garter stitch. So let's do 3 rows of garter stitch, and I will see you when I'm done with that. Once you're done with your 3 rows of garter stitch, you want to knit 3, and then the whole row except the last 3 you're going to yarn over and knit 2 together. Yarn over and knit 2 together. Yarn over and knit 2 together. Yarn over, knit 2 together. And then I have 4 left, so I'm going to yarn over and just knit those 4. So from now on you are going to be adding stitches at the beginning of each row this way. By increasing 2 stitches at the beginning of each row, you end up with an angle and with those yarn overs, and it looks very pretty. So this is the beginning right there with the yarn overs and knit 2 togethers, and this is yarn overs at the beginning of each row. So this is what I'm doing. Only at the beginning of each row you're going to knit 3, 1, 2, 3, and then yarn over and knit 1, and then yarn over and knit all the way to the end of the row. So that's what you do at the beginning of each row, only at the beginning. And then you're going to end up with a lot of stitches because you're adding 2 stitches at the beginning of each row. So let's see how this looks. Once you have your scarf as wide as you want it, mine measures 6 inches, then you want to have the same thing as here on the other side. So what you want to do now is that you want to go here. You want to knit 3. Let me get this. You want to knit 3. That's 1, 2, 3, and then yarn over, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, and do that the whole row. Yarn over and knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, and after you do this row, do 3 more rows of garter stitch. What I want to do now is bind off my stitches with 1 number larger needle. So this is a 6 and I am using a 7. So you bind off normally, knit 2, and the first one you pass over the second one, and then knit another one, and the first one you pass over and knit another one. Do it very softly, and knit another one, and the first one goes over the second one, and do that until the end of the row, and then that's it. Pass it through the last loop and weave in your tails, and that's it. And I'll take some pictures of it to show you how it looks. I think I'm going to be blocking this piece, and I'll show you how to do that too. In order to block it, I put my piece in there in a little bit of water with fabric softener, just a little, just so that it can get rid of the starches and the yarn, and squeeze it. You can wash it first if you want to, but then clean the water and put a little bit of conditioner. Then we get rid of this, and we bring a towel, we put our piece there and squeeze the excess water. So we squeeze it in there. There we go. And then I put it on top of, these are old towels that I use to block. So, and then you want all these yarn overs to show. So you are going to go and open them. So let's see. So you open all these so that they show. I hope the camera can see this. And so as soon as I finish this, I'll come back and show you how it looks. So I'm showing you a corner so you can see how nice and open the yarn overs look, and that's the way it looks throughout. So I did that, and I'm leaving my piece there for until it gets dry, and that's it. And thank you very much for watching, and please share us with your friends and like our page and subscribe, and I will be taking some pictures. Thank you.